Okay. Odds to take a look at. Let me set up, then we will get in. You didn't do it. Let's see how many VODs we have. 5. First in queue can be in VC if you're around. It's just no stream. What's up, Sayo? You're quick with it. You are quick with it. How's it going? It's going. I had a good push day at the gym today. Like chest and shoulders. That was nice. That was nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Did you go to the gym today? Do you gym? Get more people to go to the gym would be good. Okay. Sometimes it's better than no times. So. All right, let me go ahead and set up for these VODs. Freeze, clove, attack. Breezy. What's up? Dan Sharif? Irfan? I don't know how to say your name, bro. What's up, Jonas? Pizza? Tungsten? Tungsten tumor. Bow, bow, bow. Da-da-da-da-da. Sorry, chat. I'm a little bit slow to set up sometimes. And honestly, I keep getting distracted. I'll like look at shit and then I'm like, oh wait, I gotta do this. This. Being on the PC be like. Yeah, nice. We're starting with Velo's VOD today, so he's gonna be in the young VC. Hard to pronounce, you can call me Cap. Good Cap. Cap as in captain? Capitan. Oh my Discord. I have 3 monitors. Okay, I don't need 3, but because I have 3, sometimes I have to decide what I have on what monitor, and it Cap as in captain. Yep. Okay, I need 3. Actually, how do you have on 3 of your monitors, bro? What? Only got 2 now. 1 broke. Any Pro VOD analysis? We did Pro VODs last week. We'll do Pro VODs again tomorrow. So yeah, vodreviews for pros will be tomorrow, not today. Got 2 PCs. I see. For stream PC. All right. How did I have this set up? Chat? No. Restream chat. Then I think I moved my camera to the left when I was doing this, like that. I had the rank above. Okay. And this game is Diamond 1. Boom. I have one that I code on. GK might not like my programs on main. Valid. And VC in here. Where's Velo? How many VODs being reviewed today? Aiming for 5. We'll try and get that. Oh shit, I'm about to... What's up, Velo?
Yo.
Look at the VOD today. Okay, here we go. 7-1 Breeze Clove attack. I think I've found a pretty good point where I'm taking good/smart timings and not just taking every timing possible, but also not playing scared or super passive. Mostly took the same entry pathing, but there would be a couple exceptions. Also, my mic input was wrong. Okay, cool. Well, it's good that we're not taking every single time. The last VOD we looked at, we're playing Clove Summit attack. I'm trying to remember this. Guys, just some C and routing. Okay, cool. Look. MCA, please.
Oh.
Get it for now. Smoke. Drone goes, clears close, start scan, sun goes, flash out. Backside, presume. Yep. Nice. Ian's Loki or brick. Why the fuck did he take right side and run all the way back to the left? All good. So you kill right side guy, you follow the Phoenix, hold his door. White yellow. Okay timing. Okay. This is hard. The main reason why it's hard is because you're playing reactively after this kill, which technically is fine. Both of your duelists are left side now instead of taking this backside space. So your post plant ends up becoming unorthodox because you end up in this corner. You see how that happened?
Mm-hmm.
So the question that you kind of have to ask yourself here is it better for me to just play standard and kind of play my original game plan, aka take backside, kill that guy, get the heal, grab his gun, maybe fight through yellow? Or is it better for you to try and bounce back and try and play with your now dead Neon that pivoted left and now you're alive Phoenix? That question is hard to have an objective answer on. But I guess a question I would have is, which one do you think is simpler? Taking your backside or going with your teammate?
Are you going with my teammate?
Probably going with your teammate. So from that perspective, we kind of have to recognize when your teammate stops fighting. You're just here.
Mm-hmm.
Because he makes the play, he gets the kill, he falls back. Now you're kind of stuck making the play alone. Notice how he ends up bouncing back to fight Brimstone. So if you are going to kind of keep your mindset to be playing with your teammate, you also have to understand when to kind of cancel your play, which in this case would have been when he got the kill and left. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I okay felt like if I get in the corners, that wouldn't clear me. That's why I went there.
Yeah, and maybe the Phoenix making the noise, you can go here. It's not a bad play. It's just, it feels different because obviously we were following backside and then we got the kill and we went back here. So I kind of want you to see how that routing changed in real time.
Okay.
That's where consistency kind of like show up, I guess, or inconsistencies. Yeah.
It'll be muted or unmuted that next round.
Yeah. Drone, jet spotted. That guy dies. Ooh, good smokes by him. A little bit scary. Neon slides in. So kind of just to play patient here. Spot's not bad. Like that we aren't like forcing it too much. We just get spammed here. But overall it's fine. You could decide potentially to route backside. So ignore the smokes, go this way. But I don't mind this either. Double up with Neon, kind of just chill a little bit. The Brim does end up pushing the other smoke, so there's a decent chance he could have been in this one as well. So I don't mind it. The spam is just obviously a little ambitious because you have bullet tracers, but overall it's fine, I'd say. Seems like you're trying to keep it a habit to follow your knee. If that continues. To the A hit. Prone, smoke. Yansa dies. Phoenix ult. Oh, we're dead. We didn't die.
Backside.
So we follow Phoenix here. Okay. We're at the homie here.
Mid smoke probably. He's in the smoke.
Ah, relatable.
Each.
Mid smoke probably. He's in the smoke.
Okay. It's not bad. If we're looking at it from a mechanical perspective, there's just no hit confirmation here. You're kind of doing the ass-pass approach of like, shoot mini bullets while moving. And that's kind of what that ends up looking like. The macro perspective, I think is fine. You're following the Phoenix backside. You end up in the post plant. Obviously, he has ult, so he's gone. But that definitely could have worked out for us. This is just one of those things where if your Neon doesn't insta-die or if you win this duel, it's a different round. So, or if you have a different gun, even. But overall, I think it's fine. Let's just keep taking a look at this routing, like whether or not it's going to be, like what is influencing our routing, because I think that is probably the most important thing so far. Camera goes for a mid lurk. Smoke. There's a drone. There's a decay. Neon's going right. Dodge the dart. Nice. So we have backside here. It's fine.
Could be in the mid smoke.
Yeah, we play this post. There's double up backside. This is fine.
They can flank that.
Matter of duels at this point.
Spike down A.
Fucking 9. No, that's 19. Yeah. Could win this. Phoenix ult. W flash, thank you.
Wait, flank.
Oh, nice try. Double fight left.
No.
Okay. Tough one. Okay. You being in the spot is good. Your teammates end up overfighting, aka with the Phoenix ult, and your Neon ends up dying to flank, which makes this post hard. The smoke doesn't end up coming up either. So it feels bad. It feels like, well, damn, I could have played this post plant more actively. But I like that you're patient here, and then you didn't play active until your Phoenix got contact. I think that recipe is going to be a lot more consistent than just taking random timings in the post. So even though this was a round loss, I actually like the way we played it. So then the takeaway here is kind of just the shots. Because like objectively, we could have killed this jet. So why don't we kill this jet? Let's take a look. We see minimap here. I wonder if you saw minimap. Stream is not bad. So then we missed the micro here. So that maybe it's an improvement on micro. Let's see the Reyna here. So we know this Reyna's coming out main. I'd be curious if you looked at minimap here. It's kind of hard to, but I'd be curious if you did. See the fight on this guy. Out here. Missed the micro here. So there's a little bit of lack of hit confirmations because you're obviously shooting before your crosshairs are on target. That could be improved with some micro training. Yeah, that one as well. So minor things to take a look at. If you obviously won all those 3 duels, you just win the round. So I would argue maybe Oxy wins those, not me. But decision making, I'm happy with that round. You just missed some of those. The drone here. Dang, they do have Silver. I'm a little bit scared. There it is. And Neon changes, so you follow left. Looks like. Yeah, okay. So your routing is heavily dictated by your entry duelist, which I think is fine. Fight with him, nice. Your position's yellow.
Jet chamber.
Kind of have to posture a little bit more aggro. Yeah, because he was fighting that. But
I'm gonna flash back.
could tuck door now, maybe.
I'm gonna flash this way.
40 on Brim.
Nice Brim ult.
With him.
That's a good jet dash.
Yeah, one bridge.
Ooh, pop the heal.
2 orange, 2 yellow. All three.
Slower we play this, the better. Nice. Okay. I think the round's fine. I think the round is fine because initial entry, you followed the Neon. He ends up dying. It could be worth considering asking yourself, could we have played with the Neon more? So what would that look like? That would look like peeking through, he gets the kill, and then maybe you walk forward here. Or maybe it's, okay, this Neon's kind of playing too aggro, maybe I'll play with the chamber here. Because I could see a world where when this Neon dies, you go back to mid door and you like clear mid out with your chamber or something. Instead of kind of taking this duel. Because I think we can both agree this fight on the jet is like very scary. You have a sheriff, he has a rifle, There's no one else fighting with you. So the round is kind of like all on your duel here, and that's because you decided to stay in this corner. You see that?
Yeah.
You win it.
Yeah, 100.
So guess what? Now we win the round. If you lose it, maybe your chamber ends up getting the kill back. But
2 orange, all 3, all 3, all 3, all 3.
that's a very high inflection point where we're taking the fight with just a sheriff over a rifle. So
50. Wait, he's hit.
could maybe play with the neon, could maybe play with the chamber. Neon went a little bit too aggressive, so it might mean that you have to reposition the doors. Let's see this be hit. Drone, okay, that's good drone. Goes right clear. You have ult. Okay, we go left. Clear left here. Yeah, I'm gonna follow the Phoenix presumably. Okay, so we're in a 5v5. Okay, we play this post.
Brim's low. I hit him like 100. Brim's hit like 100.
We're in a good spot here though. Not overdoing our entries. Oh, nice. Good spam. Oh, I got shit on.
Flank?
Time for the overheat.
Wait, why do you say flank?
Yeah, I thought I heard him flip. He's fun.
One
enemy remaining.
Okay.
Nice.
arches.
Yeah, this feels similar to that A exec where you went out right side and then you kind of just played this post. Here you went out B and then you kind of just played this post. You just got more fights here and then you won them. So again, I think this formula for the entries and just playing like a standard post, more than fine. Especially on Breeze where there's just less timings to go for. Like it's way harder to get to yellow. It's way harder to go to half wall. So quite happy with that round. We have ult again. Okay, Neon's goes. Do we follow the Neon? You do. Okay. That's good. You have this as part of your mental stack. You're able to follow your duelist a little bit. Holding for the updraft here. Okay. So that's probably... You can see the way the routing deviates. You hear the updraft, you're like, oh, let me hold for that instead of continuing with your Neon. You see minimap for a second? Neon spots chamber. Imagine he dies here. No trade. And then here, Neon's fighting chamber. He gets the kill. Imagine he dies there. So it seems like your initial game plan of coming out of the choke to follow the duelist is good. It seems like maybe you could do better on tunnel visioning on that so that you can guarantee those timings and those trades. That makes sense.
Loki going for aura form on the jet.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you have ult, so I get it. Here we're kind of just fighting. You have ult here. Oh. Enough Phoenix?
I'm one. He's so CT.
Easy
Good
post.
flank.
Yeah, let's keep going. Attack's pretty smooth so far. We haven't really got canceled on the site hits. The Brim Molly's not really landing early enough. So we're making it through the choke every round. Let's see. Neon goes left, we go right. Okay, you kind of get a pass on this one because of the drone. But definitely the thing to look at here is if your goal is to follow the Neon, follow the Neon. That's kind of what I would think about here. So far, our B entry has kind of been right side this round, mid site, that Brim Smoke round, and then left side. Kind of see we have those 3 different ones, and if the filter is to follow your Neon, this is one where we don't do that. You see that? Your drone did go out right side though, so you do have this timing. But...
Half wall.
Let's see this. Bomb never made it out. Feels bad.
Trip is mid. I think there's...
Okay. It's even if you went left side, the round's probably the same. I want to acknowledge that. I'll also want to acknowledge that despite going right side, it didn't make a difference because you weren't able to actually hold the smoke. So what does that mean? That means that if you route right side, your goal should be to kill the back pillar guy and then hold anti-flood smoke on these 2. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So try and go a little bit faster if you are right side to get a line of sight on those smokes so that you can punish that Reyna earlier. You go out here, you clear this, you see nothing, and immediately try and pivot to this or this.
Alright.
And then eventually you might be able to even get to half wall, like ideally. Quick enough. Even here, maybe you could like continue shifting towards half wall. So you have like a little bit more space. Reloading and going back, you're kind of just stuck.
Okay.
Don't hold back.
Smoke. Silva's going right. Chase this kid down. There we go. All the neon here. Okay, he's going for the timing.
Dude.
Go for this trade. Yeah. Okay, so this is good. Why is it good? One, we follow the neon. Two, we're now on the right side playing anti-flood. And that's a huge difference compared to the previous round.
Dude.
Number one, our neon was here with us, but two, like, we actually get to control the smoke. That's like the biggest thing on this B hit, going right side. But this is probably a round win. There you go. Definitely a round win. We're in a good spot here. We're at half wall as well. That was pretty much the only difference between this B hit and the previous one.
But.
Oh, you wasted dash. Big. Nice, easy. Yeah. Again, I just want you to notice that. So, what does that mean? That means that with routing, you kind of need to understand where you want to end up. So if you go right side on B, that means you're trying to end up towards half wall. If you're routing right side on A, that means you're trying to end up back side. If you're routing left side on A, that means maybe you're trying to end up mid door instead of this corner. Because low key, this corner is kind of shit. Maybe making your goal routing left side to go door, then your post is way better. Maybe if you go mid site, you're trying to just end up here. I don't know. Actually, where do people go after going mid site?
Oh, yellow.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yellow. Actually, yeah, you're right. Going yellow. Yeah, maybe that's your goal. So yeah, I think going from step 1 to step 2 is maybe the thing you could have a little bit more clear in your game.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay.
So, look right mid.
120.
And they're
Oh
off
shit.
Yeah. Reina's
Teammates couldn't stay alive long enough for risk of the Phoenix ult. GG.
120 outside.
Tough round here. Just have to get a kill.
Brim's mid. I don't know.
Good tag. Macro perspective is not much here. I'm gonna have to like walk out for a kill. Maybe you do that sight smoke to block off these angles. And walk out. Yeah, there you go. Nope, you flank A. Yeah. Pretty tough rounds, honestly. I mean, we literally started 3v5. So the whole goal there is just to work a kill. We weren't able to work one fast enough. I wouldn't hang up too much on that round. Drone. Presumably Phoenix ults. We follow.
Reina close.
Easy.
Yo,
That's a
where are
nice
the
angle.
smokes?
They're just above it. He was up in the box here.
There's
Nice. We
another
made a
op.
backside here. Okay, let's see how we play the 3v3. Oh, we have the op. Winnable. Oh. We're dead. Team, you got me? Oh, you just dropped your gun.
I was trying to switch to the van.
Wow, he reswings us. Yeah, relatable. It seems like we're not having much success going in this back right area, honestly. Is that this game specific, or is that something that you
Yeah,
experience?
I think so. Usually I get like
Okay.
like a 4K from there too.
Yeah, no, this spot's good. I was gonna say if you do tend to struggle, which it sounds like not, but maybe more so for chat, then it's actually pretty good to just full tuck sometimes instead of holding the line like you are here, so that you can actually find the timing to get the kills on the cross. But if that's not something you're really struggling with, if this is just game specific, then fine. But I do find that the player that tucks finds more value than the player that holds, personally.
Yeah, I usually switch it up.
I got that. I got that. Let's see here. Wow, we just burned slide for the early fight. Just drone.
Yo,
The
what is
neon?
it? Whoa.
Can we go back right again? That's the flag. Fuck. Oh, good bait. Wow, they had like 3 there. That's good bait. Honestly, I wouldn't have thought about claiming it either. Okay. Attack, I think notes are pretty straightforward. So, routing plan currently looks like following your duelist. I would say this is a fine plan. We just have to figure out the ending position of the routing. So I'll kind of just go into Veloplant here and draw this. So when we're going B, goal here is typically a hole. Let's be a box. Trying to end up here. Then when you're going backside, you're trying to end up here. If you're going mid side, you're trying to end up. Those are kind of your routings. This. Then for A site, you kind of have, I guess, mid door. You have mid site for yellow, and then you have back site for this area. So I think what will be important for you is to try and outline these ideas so that no matter which routing you end up taking based on where your duelists go, you will have a more clear idea of how you want to play your post. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So in terms of actionables, I suppose, this is where it can be useful to watch like provons from anyone that you are inspired by. So I know Kanzera doesn't play anymore. You might have to find another one. But watch provons of a role model and figure out where they end up on their routing. What fights do they take? They take when they're there. And what influences them to take certain routing over others. Those are the kind of questions that I would encourage you to take a look at if you want to kind of keep progressing. Because otherwise, it'll be a really slow iterative process if you just wait for these coaching sessions. So I would maybe encourage you to kind of use this coaching session as a, okay, this is the problem to solve. Let me go find someone that I like to watch to figure it out for all 7 maps. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And kind of go from there. You can do the same thing on their defense in the sense of, are they doing anything that's curious, new, inspiring to you that you want to try out? Because essentially that's why it's good to look at these profiles. Any questions?
No.
Cool, man. Well, best of luck. Yeah, best of luck, man.
All right. Thank you.
Of course. You gonna play some ranked? No, not today. Today's coaching day. Probably no more ranked for the whole week. Today's coaching for vodreviews, tomorrow's pro reviews, and then Friday is more vodreviews. Does he have warm-up routine? I'm sure he does. The file was plat 3 last second. I got reset to silver 3. Gold 3, D rank gold 2. Switching roles. Don't know what's wrong. I couldn't tell you. I don't have your VOD. But in that elo, it could be more so just fighting. Maybe brush up on your mechs, who knows. Definitely wouldn't switch the roles though. Once enjoying it anymore. Okay, next we have a Mortal 1 Jet Ascent. Awesome. Check chat. Let me get over on Ascent. Like more companies need to have jingles. Because the McDonald's jingle is just forever in my head rent free. It's not like I even eat McDonald's. Next VOD agent. Jet Ascent will be attack. Mortal 1 Jet Ascent. Let me take the rank icon. Boom. Okay, let's see. Mortal 1 Jet Ascent attack. In this game, I felt like my ability to take space mid or even contest mid control was poor. I think I could have been enabled better to fight for mid, but overall contesting mid felt low impact for me. Additionally, the game felt like it had no clear direction. Only the rounds where I had meaningful impact were when I rushed the bomb site. As a result, defaulting around mid seems like a clear weakness. It often felt like I was just standing there and waiting in mid. Yeah, you probably got to work up cat. Cat's the easiest thing to do. When I try to IGL for the team, I noticed it takes a lot of mental energy, which is why I don't do it very often. The activation energy required to speak up, let alone lead, is high for me. That's fair. You don't have to lead every single game you play. You just have to be self-sufficient in your duels. So if you aren't able to lead, you have to be able to figure out and refine your duels so that you can take them alone. But let's take a look at the notes. Let's see. About a little over 3 weeks ago, maybe closer to 4 weeks actually, our attack notes was sitting in smokes. Smoke dash, look left, look right, sit in smoke, look mini map. So we had like the duelist checklist. So I'll be taking a look at if we're actually implementing that. Yeah, we are not execing. Took us Guess we aren't gonna dash out. Okay, it's fine not to dash out. Seems like we had no intention of dashing out. Guess that was a cancel. Quick turret, we reset. Cypher's in mid. Okay. We got B main control, we have mid. From a macro perspective, this is fine. We're ending in an A split. Phoenix and Cypher break the alarm bot first. That's smart. Whoever's IGLing this thing is sweating, which is good. Okay. I mean, it's fine. You would probably benefit from watching my video on what's the video? Let me go find my video chat. Because I showed exactly how to walk up catwalk. And what we did is we hard peeked the up down angle instead of jiggling it. So this is probably why you aren't able to work space. You committed this one, but there's an up down here. There's this angle, there's this angle. So instead, you can hard peek this one, but you can jiggle this one. It's a very subtle difference. What video was that? I wonder if put it in here. Or what was that video? Check this one. To do is a check this one. Contacting space. I don't know what I'm yapping about here. Not this one. Not this one. Not this one. Okay, I don't think it's in this. It's not in this video. Oh no, it is. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's literally the first part of the video. So you can see I talk about how to contact space and walking up cat. I'm explaining my thought process. And this is where I trace fucking yapping about the edge until I get how I contact up cat, yada yada. Trace here, peek this, boom, jiggle this because the up down. Okay, boom. Okay, so I'll link this video here, but that is one of the reasons why we died. Circle back around to that though. Perfect. Okay, round 2, walking up cat. Fine. Dude, our teammates are so far away. You don't have to take the duels like this if your teammates are a little bit far. But if you do, you just have to be really thorough. Okay, we're gonna jiggle this. Oh, we're waiting for the club smoke this time. This first. Yeah, no club smoke, huh? Ooh, we dash across. Interesting. Okay, so I don't mind going forward here, but because you smoke it off, you could technically kind of just keep walking. Feel like walking here, smoke here. He shot 2 outlaw bullets. You know, dashing here. If you were to dash, the oxy entry for this is going here. And you sit in this corner. Not here, where you're in the open. You would want to land in this corner. Keep going. Past A, we come through the one way. Unspotted. No dash active, that's scary. There we go. Smoke the floor. Dash out. We're anti-flood for door, which is good. We know the club is door. Oh, fuck, we got scanned. Holy shit, that feels bad. Oh my god. And the scan landed as soon as the smoke was fading. Holy shit, that sucks. And the Phoenix wall is like slightly too far out. So we don't feel comfortable sitting in the corner. Wow. I'm being honest, I feel like that's just a little bit unlucky. You could argue though that your first smoke to block off the choke was unnecessary because you're already peaked. Like if we go back a couple of frames. Holy shit, it takes so long to go back frames. Already peaked all the dangerous angles for the most part, aside from heaven. So you could just like peek again and then dash out gen. What I would probably do here instead of smoking the floor personally is I would probably just jump spot. I would go here, jump spot, and then I would swing again with dash active, get this kill, and then I would smoke dash out. That's probably what I would do. But because you use your smoke here, you don't have the smoke for the redart here, which is why we end up dying. Which I wonder if that's something you could look at on minimap. Just be like, oh, the sober dart's there. Fuck, I have to jump up to gen. That might be one of those things that you have to adapt on the fly. That's all right. Let's see. We died pistol. We died round 2. We died on the rush. Slow mid here. contact that mid. We have that dart scanning the jet. Got 2 outlaw bullets. We take the timing. Okay, so far so good. We aren't gonna force the timing though, so your jet dash is gonna go wasted. Maybe we thought the jet was market and not mid 3. Drone. We were fine in that corner, honestly. Smoke sit here. Our success rate going mid is pretty low though. I think part of that is your jet dash is getting wasted here. Like ideally what happens instead is you take that timing mid. You know he has no outlaw bullets. You walk through the smoke, activate dash, peek, you don't see him. You just walk up and you hunt him. While your jet dash is active, you break alarm bot, and then you take your shot and dash away. It's just different, I guess. Because what ends up happening is you get caught when your jet dash is already gone. Which is nice that you made it to mid 1 in the first place, but we didn't really do anything with it. And we just waited to get droned. Fast B. Okay. The dash. We look left, right, sit in smoke. We looked right at least. Closed door. I know we smoked. Oh, we lived though. Wow, we lived. And we got the reload. Where's our smokes? We decided to buy full armor over buying a second smoke. And we low-key paid for it. We get to see money in replay? I don't know how that works. I don't think so. Yeah. That's probably the main thing here. The Sova Dart is countering our hits heavily, but you only have 1 smoke. And I guess we should be aware of that. Especially because Sova shock darted. Feels really bad. But yeah, there's that scan. You go from 79 HP down to 19. Now you're 1 bullet. Money bottom right in replays. Oh yeah, good comms. So you had 150. Yeah, probably has to go light shields for the 2 smokes there.
Let's fly.
Or manage money better on the previous round. Jump in here, follow Phoenix.
Blocking sight.
Okay, dash. No dash. Okay, this is getting kind of hard to review. Because sometimes our pacing is fast, sometimes it's not. But consistently we look lost. What's the solution for that? Looking pro VODs will only help you a little bit. This one's hard, chat. This one's hard. Maybe try to pick one style to learn it better. Learn to play slow duelist or fast before trying to mix. Yeah, I do like that idea. Like learn how to contact angles better and play slow Valorant first, or learn how to play fast Valorant, aka save 2 smokes for the hit. That's not a bad takeaway. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Maybe we'll see more patterns as the VOD develops. No spot? No. We love smoking the floor. We didn't clear lows. Left. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Our entry is so much different this time. We don't sit in the smoke this time. What changed? Why do we not sit in the smoke here?
Get out of my way.
He's doing the aggro post plant formula. That was our first post plant we actually saw. We didn't try and play any crossfires, no contact plays. Like for example, one way I like to play post plant is like sitting this box. jumping up off of contact. We didn't do that. I just fought untradeable because we're deeper on the line than our teammates. We'll see if that becomes a pattern. But so far it feels like we're making a lot of mistakes. We don't know how to juggle cat. We don't know how to save our smoke for the execs for the Sova dart. And our post plants are solo. Not here. It's a solo play, but you have knives. Dashes away. You have timing. Clickless, right? It's fine. I'm just waiting for pressure. It would be nice to hear the voice comms just in case like someone's pre-rounding or like calling for us to not peek. Wild Club gets the kill. Oh, we're just knifed out right now. What the hell are we doing? You chilling? The hell? Our club got the kill, backed up. We're still holding the same angle. What's happening right now? Wait, what the fuck? Why do we sit there for so long? Is it because we lost the cat fight before? We don't even look for it here? Oh my god. This is hard to review, chat. It's like, some rounds we go too fast and die, and some rounds we're going too slow and die. We do just feel lost. The hunt begins. We got mid here, okay? My mouse was bugging. Oh. Report the mouse, bro. Oh wow, we missed that. That was bad. Damn, that's close. It's just one of those C games, chat. Sometimes you have a C game and everything goes wrong. And I think this is that. Kind of looks like someone with not that many jet entry hours, which is just a shitty / lazy thing to conclude. It's valid though to some extent. Like low reps.
Down A.
Can we bring another VOD? This is the second one though. I mean, it's good to review C games as well. You can improve your C game.
Spike down mid.
Our op is pretty safe. We aren't like peeking angles. We held the cat angle, rotate back A main, held the A main angle. Not bad to play your op like that, but you can see maybe 5. Now look, we aren't even holding say, we're holding line. Okay, we'd be better on Senti, chat. What do you think? This round's over. Might as well save the op. Jet last week, a Senti made this feels like me. That's what it feels like, right? The entries are a little bit suboptimal. We don't feel comfortable contacting angles. We don't feel comfortable going fast or going slow. A little bit tough here. I guess one way to view this VOD is that there's so many duelist mistakes that the takeaway is potentially role swap, or it's to find a role model that plays entry duelist, aka Jet, and then try and mimic them. Because like our current execution of it is like quite weak. Oh, jump spot, nice. Why did we jump spot this time instead of the other time? Also, what changed it for us to go top gen instead of going bottom gen? Like this entry is very different than the other ones. I'm not sure why. But I mean, we're successful. To the post. Like this is good, yeah. We jump spotted, so we have the second smoke. We went top gen. We scaled with the drone. This is a good entry. But like it's different than all the other ones, and I don't know why we chose to do this one instead of the other ones. We didn't clear the sides this time at all. We looked right. It seems like it sends too low to clear left and right. But like we did look right there at least. Surprised we stay up here after the drone break, by the way. That guy is brain dead. We shot his drone and the flash up there, and this guy's pre-aiming lower. I think his sense might just be too low, Pizza, because he didn't look left right on his other entry either. Go for the spam.
One enemy remaining.
No, okay. Our post plant's different here too, because we was top gen, we fell, we went hell. The other time we played the post plant, we were fighting from jump up. Like we had one post plant here. This post plant was that fight into hell. It's a little bit different. It's not that it's bad that it's different, but I guess I just want to know why it's different. That's a really good civil. Oh. Hard around the wind here. Gonna fall. We have to cancel, or we just have to send it. Oh fuck. That's a drone. There goes our dash. Oh, it's hard round. Yeah, we choose to cancel. I think canceling is probably the right call. Typically after failing an A hit, and we get delayed for a little too long, like the civil, it's hard to keep going. All right, we get an opportunity to see the cat contact. We only saw it the one round, and then we didn't go for it anymore. Here we go. Yeah, same thing. We committed the peak. We just don't know how to juggle, I guess. Like, thankfully, we don't die this time. Last time we did die.
Blocking sight.
Smoke's fine. And no jiggles here either.
Blocking sight.
Which, to be fair, it's hard to jiggle this because there's a lot of angles, but if we did juggle it, we'd see this guy. You mentioned rough support as a Sova slow. It's nothing to do with the Sova. If you don't have the util, you just juggle it. Relying specifically on Sova util or Phoenix Flash is just cope. Cope as in you don't know how to take space alone. We jiggled that one. We know how to jiggle. That was a wide ass jiggle. Nice. Okay, so we're saving the smoke this time. Looked right, left. Probably could sit in the smoke, but we decided not to. Like I'm like referencing our notes from before, which is smoke, dash, look left, look right, sit in smoke, look at minimap. But I don't know if we're doing all that. We aren't waiting for the smoke to expire. We're kind of swinging out immediately. Makes me think. You see that? The smoke is still up by the time we swing. Makes me think we aren't taking the... We either think the smoke lasts shorter than it does, or we are skipping that part. Gotta see the post. Is it gonna be the one where we stand here and just fight? No. We go Gen. Okay, so this is a third different post plant. One was top gen, one was fighting heaven, one was gen reposition. Yeah, we just die here. I wouldn't say it's bad, but it's not consistent. Man, how do we go forward with notes here? Because I don't want it to be like nitpicking each specific thing, because that's not very productive. You need to give him a direction to work off of, so it's not just iterative. Let's look at a tracker. Let's look at his tracker real quick, chat. Look at his playtime. 92 games of Jet. Okay. All time, we have 589 matches, 324 hours. We have about 100 games of Jet Ascent. And this is currently what our Jet looks like. D3 to Immortal 1. I think it's probably D3 after placements. Maybe. Okay, well, it's not a volume issue then, chat. Because he has Jet gameplay. Like, he's played, like, a decent amount of reps. Why are there so many gaps in our Jet? I think he just need a bar for bar copy of Pro. I feel like that's a reasonable direction. That's where I'm leaning to. Like, if I were to ask him, I was like, who's your Jet role model? I don't know if he would have an answer. Seems like we're lacking a Jet role model. Jet pro player role model. I say that because our decision making seems to be wildly inconsistent and we have quite a bit of gaps in our gameplay. For example, don't know how to contact cat. We aren't consistently saving smoke for a silver dart. We aren't consistently sitting in smoke. Our post plants seem to be different. And then our mid success rate quite low. Maybe due to us not knowing how to approach some of these fights. So let's see, actionable. Due to the current gaps in our play, the best way to move forward, in my opinion, is to look for plays / examples for you to try from Probots. For Jet, it's a good Jet to look at, chat. Let's check the VOD finder. ISO role model is Dopai. Low-key, I've been farming on that guy, huh? Not farming, but I've been doing decent. Let's see, Jet Ascent. Who has a really good Jet Ascent? Has Baby Bays on here. What the hell? What's Baby Bays win rate? Floor goaded for ranked. I don't have Flora's tracker on here. 2 and 1. Oxy. Random Ascent. Like a lot of Jets creative for mid plays. Oh, I mean, mid is just all about contacting up. Just don't know how to contact the mid space. We died cat. Then we didn't make it past mid 2 on mid big. Oxy might be a decent. What's VOD finder? If you're in the dojo, you can connect your Discord. But what you can do with this is you search up a player and then you click VOD and it sends you to the Twitch timestamp. Isn't that pretty cool? So like I skip a little bit forward and it's this VOD. This is the Ion Jet. And then if I go here, it pulls up the tracker. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, maybe I would. I wish Zekken was here. Like when I think of like, ooh, Jerwin's here a couple times. Holy shit, Jerwin's 4-0. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Jerwin hasn't played recently. Jerwin might be good to look at though. Farming on here. Yeah, I would say, anyone that inspires you or you look up to. Do you add these manually? No, so I add the players manually. Yes, I add the accounts manually and then I fetch it. Okinawa, that's the APAC player. I don't know if his jet's good. Okay, hopefully that helps. You can expand in Zekken. I have Zekken on the list, but he's not been playing. All right, Pizza's your VOD now. Clove, Sunset Attack. You're playing Clove now? No more Jet? You want to be in VC, Pizza? Or what? Play everything? Sure? Okay.
Yo, yo.
Yo, it was good.
Oh my god, I hear myself. Hold on. There we go.
We'll do that. Clove, Sunset. I like Clove on Sunset. I think it's pretty.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have notes for you.
I mean, they're probably like 3 years old then.
Yeah, I'll make a new one. Let me try to put it on the screen here. Dojo notes. I just opened stream. Website looks cool. Is it accessible to the public? It's only accessible to dojo members. You have to be in the dojo and then link your Discord to it. Yeah. What's your rank, Jonas? He's in Model 2 right now.
Yep. I don't play a lot of rank though.
Is it this guy JMM Goat?
Yeah, that's me.
Document. Fuck, why is it including seal?
think that's like a Discord group tag or something.
I see. Look here. Mortal 2 Club Sunset Attack from Jonas. I'm very obviously mech limited and need to grind Kovacs and DM/S. I think my biggest issue is finding the right decisions in late and mid-round situations and position myself in better angles. Also think the way I approach fights and handle myself mid-fights is sometimes quite good, but other times very shit and would need to bring consistency off thorough fight technique up. Yeah, sure. I get what you're saying. Lastly, the fuck do I do in rounds like the pistol when the calls are kind of whatever thrown out? Everyone does their own thing. It's just cucked. Okay, let's take a look. To see what I see here before I can answer some of that.
Probably.
Then we go. Can we
Let's
play
listen.
slow like 15 seconds for your TP
Yeah.
cooldown?
He'll probably.
Then we
he'll
go
probably
even.
We're waiting out your OTP.
We can hit B, I can destroy trap with my net.
If we're gonna default mid, I'm gonna just smoke up. I'll default.
Yeah, we can start mid.
Yeah, just smack top. You don't need to play
Yeah,
that.
just shooting.
If they shot market goal, we have mid control already.
I think this is fine though.
Pushing B.
Pushing A.
We lose the A fight. That's really bad.
Yori's on A. Yeah.
Bro, out mid.
I see.
I need to take
We're
mid.
gonna hold there.
See kind of the problem here.
Top, you don't even need to play
Yeah,
that.
I'm just shooting.
If they shot market
Like
goal, we
you
have
wanted to like take mid, but then they said, "Nah, don't play mid."
mid
Yeah.
control already.
And then the guy A died,
Pushing A.
and then our B guy went back to mid and died.
Yeah.
That's hard because like your teammate called you off of it. So it's like I don't think that's your fault.
Yeah, that's what I concluded with, but I don't know if I'm like delusional, you know.
Yeah,
Just, like coping.
I think if your teammates didn't say to not fight mid, then it would be good for you to fight mid. But like clearly the call was not to fight mid, and your Raze fought mid and died. So like technically that's his fault here. So
Bro, out mid.
And the
Yeah,
jet
the
presumably
break
just
over
swing
there.
out and past the one way. It's
Yeah.
just-
it can work to be fair. He just fights the one way, but
Okay, fight flank. There's a cypher here.
it is tough. Probably have to look for that kill B. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I hear the ciphers. I'm like, okay, let's fight flank, and then he just peeks it. It's like, okay.
Yeah,
Fight flank.
I think it's not bad to call the fight flank either, but they already know you're a B because they won the mid fight and won the A fight.
Yeah.
So you might as well like look for something
there's a
here.
cypher here. Okay, fair.
But I mean it's a tough round regardless. Probably wouldn't hang up too much on this round. Kind of see some of the duels here. Wow, jumping. Oh,
Nice. Nice.
wait, almost.
Then-
Okay, that was a macro issue that game, that
They
round.
didn't have fucking
We're gonna
close.
smoke up, probably helpful. Can you just hold Yeah. it? Right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Hold for the swing. Go down.
One over.
Little bandit. It's going top mid smoke. Instant eyes. Love that for us.
Fighting.
I think I get spammed. Okay, very clearly your jet's quite aggro.
Flank.
Start baiting this guy a little bit. Like after these first two rounds, I'm thinking I need to be next to my jet. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Back to okay.
Because he's inting too much right now.
Making TP. I will come A. I can be sorry to break the traps with my net. Okay.
Okay.
You guys go A.
I'll just hold the push. Does he canvas to reveal anything? I reveal maybe.
They will have one away. They will have one away.
Okay, flashing. Quick.
Interesting. Yeah, that guy's brain dead. Okay, so the start was break trips B, you hold A. I'd probably invest a smoke into mid just to kind of deny some info here. Might as well, I feel like.
Yeah, fair.
On a slow round.
Nice guys.
Let's see
make A,
this.
by the way.
You and Jet are together.
Jet left. Hold on.
Dash is left.
Don't push mid. Let's pick mid. Let's kill mid. Kill mid.
You went back.
Okay, here your smoke would probably be coming up like within this A
away.
exec, so you might as well have had it.
Have double smokes.
Let's go now.
But we are here with Jet.
Right.
Need to go.
Do you
bro.
smoke? Do you smoke? Do you
Smoking
smoke?
now.
I'm
Okay,
going side from.
no one way.
No charges. I got the spike.
Nice. Slow scaling here is good.
1 HP, bro.
Gotta see the post. Well, not full. I'd probably take it from Clove. I mean,
That's okay.
Jet. That's all right. You have spawn, kind of close to swing off Cypher. A decent setup. Probably
Okay.
calm to your Jet swing off me or something. Relatable.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Relatable. Yeah, I think the round overall was fine though. I would just say recognize on slow rounds you might as well throw a smoke somewhere.
Okay, yeah,
Throw it
fair.
here. maybe you could do like elbow smoke just to deny that peek or something. Just like anything, really. As for the actual exec, I think you approached it fine. Let me back up. Right here, you kind of contacted into elbow with your jet. I think this is fine. You do the smokes. I would consider maybe doing the one-way smoke if you felt like you had the space. In this case, you don't have to. So just something to think about.
I'm going side from.
Wait, let me update the rank icon in the world too. And then yeah, you approach this like fine. Like you don't rush into it despite the raise hatching out. I think that's good because your jet's slower behind you. So taking your time here, I think is important to make sure you win that goal. So yeah, I think you're approaching the round was fine. The biggest critique is just that top mid smoke, and then maybe in the post, just make sure you steal the plant for your ult. Change those two things, and the round's probably like very clean.
Yeah.
We'll just run.
Yeah, let's hear this.
Yeah, I have ulti, If I die through the trip, I'll just die people.
Sorry, we
Yeah,
just
I have ulti, I'll just run through the trips. If I die, it's fine.
Sure.
I'll make this.
Are we contacting first?
I'll jump from right side to there.
Raise, can we combo backside?
Yeah, I really can.
Right, fast.
You're TP'd already, guys.
You're a TP already? Cancel.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you're about to do that smoke.
Yeah, cancel.
We'll see the B exec later. Is that your standard smoke though?
I don't know. I think I'm autopiloting that smoke this game.
Okay.
I usually do the to the left one, so
Yeah.
I can swing out as well.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Definitely better on the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's claim it.
Ready?
Let me go for
Do you have reveal or Oak?
Yeah,
I'm tagged. I have to hide.
Wait, my ult. Damn, that would have been a banger ult. He had good range on it.
Nice.
Why he just why he actually walks through?
He's so shit.
Can I go mid today? I can sort it out.
This Evo is so weird,
Go
man.
on,
Let's go,
Mid
bro.
to A?
Oh,
One way I think left side's better.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Just let Clo fight. Just let Clo fight.
That's round's over. So did you call it mid to A because Cypher was B? Or the Yoru TP?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
your TP there and so forth.
I see.
Markets one.
Okay.
I go mid today.
I don't think it's wrong.
Hey, I can sort it out.
I think it becomes infinitely harder once the door is broken.
Can I go mid today?
Like when I see that door broken, I'm like, instead of mid to A, I'm thinking just go back A main.
Yeah.
Or I'm
My
thinking,
comms are like 1 or 2 seconds earlier, so I call it as he's breaking it, I think.
yeah.
But
Sort it out.
Yeah, go on.
Let's go,
Mid
bro.
to A?
Oh,
Yeah, it's just a little annoying too.
yeah.
He gets that timing there. Is this how EU plays, where like it's all trying to be coordinated?
No. This is usually it's 2 Turks, 2 Russians, and I'm the only guy speaking English.
Okay, so this is more of a unique game where we're trying to coordinate, basically.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
one of the fun ones.
Yeah. Okay. I think for these games, you would probably benefit from maybe not this round because you have Clovolt, but other rounds being a way to play map control, because there's a lot of cancels. There's a lot of like map control dynamics going on here, and when we look at like
Raise, can we combo backside?
yeah, we can.
what happens here is like we cancel B.
Good play here.
If you were, say, for example, outside A main or tiles right now, the ending call is a lot more obvious. But because you're playing with the pack, again, you have ult. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
But because we're
But
all
I
five
wouldn't
groups,
trust them to then cancel, you know? I think
Yeah.
Then they, I think, run in. If I'm not there to call the cancel, I think they just run in.
that is kind of what happened on Pistol to some extent. But
Yeah.
I guess the trade-off is you either trust them to cancel so you can actually play a better mid round, or you stick with them and then you acknowledge that your mid round is going to be worse.
Okay.
Or I
Sure.
guess you could ask your Cypher to try and be
Ask Cypher to hold A or lurk A or something.
Yeah, exactly. Because like objectively speaking, our mid round here is quite weak. We have like no A pressure. We left B, we didn't leave an insert. And we're re-clearing mid, which is great, but like it's very hard to end anywhere because we don't have a B main player or an A main player for the pinch.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So it's kind of more macro here to some extent.
On elbow.
And if you are in that dynamic, instead of calling mid to A's when you're all 5 mid, or mid to B's even, regroup back into the mains. Like, oh, like, let's actually just like reset. Like, I do that all the time on split. If we're all mid and we don't have anyone A main, I'll just say, oh, let's just walk back A main, or let's walk back B main. And those hits typically go a lot better than trying to split through ropes or split B heaven. Because you don't have B main or A main space. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if you had Cypher A main here, then calling mid to A I think would be perfect.
Clo fight.
Yeah, fair.
Or just
Don't even-
maybe
Which you could put yourself in that position. I think Xander does that, or Bang does that pretty frequently. They just play like the solo guy.
Just gonna throw reveal.
No top mid smoke.
Ops
Up
on B,
market.
you can fight.
Okay.
TP.
Ideally, we don't
TP
break that
seems
door.
fine.
We smoke
No,
off left
TP,
side, and then
Oh, okay, market.
unless the op is Yoru, I would look for this top mid fight.
Go to the
Go, 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 go.
Here we go. Nice.
I'm not
I like
getting
it.
go, go, go.
This is I think a good play based on the macro. We killed the A push. B rotates coming in. You smoke to make it seem. Catch this guy. It's good. You don't break market door. Honestly, this is kind of what last round could have looked like too.
Wait,
What? I thought I killed him too.
be clear, be clear.
Yeah. Okay. So this is fine.
I'm not-
What I would maybe encourage after getting lurk kills is to reset, because attention's going to be on you typically. So
Yeah.
I think lurkers are like, some lurkers are really good at this, getting the kill, resetting, and kind of just waiting. You have heals, so maybe you're just looking for more. But I would say
I thought
the
the Yoru would just peek me, so I just wanted to hold him. But
oh, from the right side.
yeah.
I see what you're saying.
So
Yeah.
I just killed left, maybe right peeks.
I'm
I
not-
see.
I'm not-
That's fair. That's fair.
What? I thought I killed him
Be
too.
clear, be clear.
This guy
Yeah.
just ran.
It's not a bad read. Maybe the best thing about that round though is like you actually found some agency in this top mid fight, and you aren't like too enclosed and trying to play the team plan too much. Because I do find that in these type of games,
Smoked off mid.
it's very
Can you
easy
find
to
out?
just not go for any solo plays. Like here, for example, I'd be curious on when you walk up A, because look, they're fighting mid.
Nice shot. One more brother. Nice,
Nice.
One more bro. Nice bro. One
I
more
think
bro.
I
One
just
more bro.
run mid.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
inside
I guess to be
side.
fair, we don't need to. We won the mid fights. But like, for example, if
Yeah.
you saw 3 mid, that might be a good timing for you to walk up A to take the 1v1.
It's
my
mid,
ping.
mid, mid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, you got fucking happening.
Sorry.
But yeah, we didn't have to here.
Don't use your cam.
Okay, so let's see. A rush. They have sub ults. I'm scared. There it is. You could, okay, so a good play you could do here, because you're stalled from the sub ult anyways, is do that top mid smoke, or sorry, that A link smoke, and then just go for the lurk top mid and wrap.
I'm loading ults.
Mhm. I
Okay.
don't think I think about like macro this much. I'm
Yeah,
very micro oriented. I want to take a fight and win it.
I think if you were playing a game where the comms and macro aren't as important, then I'd be okay with it. But I guess because this game is so unique in the sense that everyone's talking to each other and there's like some mid rounds going in, that's kind of where you have to find edges with macro.
Okay.
But we keep it simple. We go as a team here.
So
Or
by-
elbow. That's fine. Yeah, huge kill. So
No, no,
you win the round by going forward rather than going for a wrap, and that's more than fine.
Follow me. I'm kinda stuck.
Oh, really likes doing the smoke.
Sure. Hard.
Nice.
He's gonna push me.
chill, chill.
1 HP. Should be. Yeah,
Deep
1
CT,
HP.
deep CT. I have it, I have it.
Easy.
Side, side, side.
Thank you.
Nice.
Easy win. Okay. Okay, nothing too crazy. We still won the A hit despite the sub ult. I'd maybe consider a mid wrap just because normally ults like that completely kills the hit, but that's not what really happened.
If we see a lot of people mid, you can touch CC, I can join mid.
I am curious actually. That's round 11 plus, no, 10, it would be 10 plus 8. What would that be? Round 19. And you link the match. Let's 19. Oh yeah, you can see that mid walk's actually pretty free here. Catch this timing on the left. Kill this guy, that could be nice. So just food for thought, going for route plays like that. There is a somewhat similar play that someone posted in the dojo recently that I can show you. Spikes in walled A to put pressure. Then went for like a little mid lurk here. And then he pops ult, stuns left, and kind of fights this. So just like little route plays like that. Nats had one too where Nats double caged elbow. So like he started the round with camera through the window. Then he double caged elbow, and then he walked for the lurk. And he kind of got some timings there too. So just some map specific stuff to think about.
No top mid smoke.
Yeah.
No top mid smoke.
No top
Out
mid
mid.
smoke.
Get out of my way.
For the op, I guess.
No
Oh,
top
mid,
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 but-
mid, shit,
Yeah.
shit.
3 top mid, 3 top mid. Can you go split market? Can you go split market?
Yeah, I'm coming.
I'll smoke market and CT ready. Now.
Interesting. We're committing the market split. One left, one right. We make it through. Wow. Ray's actually
What
double
should we
touched
go
up
about
there.
something?
That's crazy. Full clearing site is good discipline. I personally would have just pushed with the Rays, but get the kill
I'll
here.
just spawn,
Look
I'll
at this
spawn.
server, bro.
Like debatable on which one's better or not, because technically you did solo clear sight there. But
Once
like
people-
my instinct here is like, oh, Ari's going for it. Let me just follow him, just in case
There.
he gets a fight there at trade, and then we can reverse clear sight maybe.
Or something. I just don't want Spike to solo die in main here.
Yeah, which is valid. It's hard though because you could technically just solo die to this guy. You see that?
True. Yeah,
So it's a solo fight either way. It just depends on
yeah.
if
Yeah,
you want it or not.
I'll spawn, I'll spawn.
Server, bro.
Oh, relatable.
Oh my god, nice. Good job.
Okay, it's a good B split. Your Raze made good space. You played off the minimap info well, I
I'll
thought.
smoke market and see if you're ready.
You didn't like force it too quick, so that's important. It's always nice to get that minimap info first. So maybe my only critique that round is the routing after the 2 kills, I would say.
You want me to throw it deep, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just insta throw it.
You have ult here. That's there. Get this guy.
1 HP.
One market.
Oh, that's tough.
One more top.
Nice. I would probably keep going top
Can you
mid
break?
here.
Can you break?
Right here.
Can you?
I have it.
Yeah. This is something you're not probably used to because Sunset came back into the pool. These attacker fights are very good.
Okay.
You should abuse the fuck out of these. Like, if they close market door, you don't have to break it yet. Just look for these fights first.
Okay, that's good. Push B. Just split A.
Yeah, and then there, maybe one way. So you don't have to worry about the gap. Going spawn here is fine.
Go back to main.
Follow the
Back to
cipher
main.
is fine.
Alright.
Main guy. Yeah, you can see the splits are kind of hard, but
Come back to main.
I probably would have explored a kill and spawn.
Cypher.
Oh, you
Probably what I would have done here.
I can address. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm getting fucked from 3 different angles, bro. I need help in mid.
Yeah, you walk through. Everyone's kind of just gapped, huh? Cypher went for the solo timing. We were a little bit far.
I have it.
You see how he walks top mid and we're a little bit late.
Push B. Just split
They
A.
never like left. I wonder if the takeaway here is going to the fade would have been better. Because he has the bomb, you have ult, you can kind of escort him through A main.
Yeah, sure.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's a little bit hard. But like hindsight, that does seem to be true.
I
Did
don't
you
think-
mention mech limited? No, that was a joke.
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh no. It's just I don't think in the moment I'd go with the fade because I see the cipher closer, like in my eyes, like
Yeah.
in my vision.
Yeah. I mean, that's my instinct too. It's just go for the top mid fight.
Yeah, and it's like I'm swinging through the smoke personally that I just placed. If I'm the enemy glove,
Yes.
so I want to hold us back.
Yeah. Which is why maybe the one way is a little bit better.
Yeah, but I also swing through one ways. Maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know.
Yeah, I would argue the one way is less likely to be swung though.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
But it seems like a common theme that we're running into Sunset is knowing what to do after opening mid.
Yeah,
So maybe something you can try is just resetting back to the mains
okay.
or hunting the top mid fight so you're closer timing to the cipher. Because arguably, if you're closer to the cipher, this round also would have been a little bit different.
Yeah. I think I was stuck on too long to get this guy to try to break my door from far, so I can
Yeah.
take fast peek.
Yeah,
And I just didn't adjust fast enough.
for sure. So maybe the question or the thing to adjust there is going for that play in the first place. Because in my head, after we kill this guy, I'm like, oh, I'm going to take top mid because we just killed 2 top mid.
Yeah, that's fair.
But your thing was
just-
like, I want this guy. Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's closer. In my head, this is a faster fight, and I want to fight.
Let's see what the gap looks like
One
on
HP.
the
One market.
tracker. So
Yeah,
what round? 21?
it's for sure the better play to go top mid.
Yeah.
But this guy I know is close to me, so I want to go kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a huge fucking mid gap.
Yeah, huge gap. Yeah. If you have the
Yeah.
fade prowler with you and you guys go door together, it could also work. But then you'd run into the issue of the guy being B main late. You see that?
Yeah, either way, you should have gone the main here,
Yeah. Yeah. Just
or
because,
just triple walk mid.
or the takeaway could be you could have started in the main.
Just, can you come here and throw your nade?
Yeah.
that's what you can
But
come
you have
over and
ult,
throw
so it
through,
feels
yeah.
bad.
thought
Like
of
here,
that,
for
like this one.
example, you see them starting mid, you could smoke top mid for them and walk B main.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's somewhat of a question too of how much do you want to, again, do you want to set yourself up for the mid round? or do you kind of just want to? It's that trade off, right?
What I enter.
And this is, I guess, just another one of those rounds because we didn't set ourselves up for the mid round with our starting position. It ends up being really awkward again. And the takeaway in that sense would be to reset to a main, or you could have solved it on the round start.
I think I generally just don't walk a lot solo. 'Cause,
Yeah,
I mean, I play Clove and Duelists.
Yeah.
So it's like,
it's good to be grouped. Yeah,
yeah.
I
Or
would
it's
say
natural at least.
when I watched Ion on Split, Ion 2X, he was walking B main solo quite a bit actually, despite playing. I think some games Duelist, some game. I mean, I even saw Kane Zero walk solo when playing Jet, but Clove. I forget if there was another VOD of someone else, maybe Waylay, but like solo B main walk because your teammates typically open mid allows you to have a better B split.
Yeah.
And you have good contact duels, so maybe that's something you could try. Now the counter argument to that is, well, dope, I'm just gonna walk into the Cypher util. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's
Yeah.
valid. So maybe you just break the camera and reset. I don't know. Like there's a reasonable argument to start to break the Cypher cam. There's also a reasonable argument to just not go there because you actually can't walk out. But at the very least, we can at least identify that being all grouped mid is leaving your mid rounding very difficult.
They cannot be.
I can reveal it.
I can do reveal. So maybe click on it.
Then do.
Okay.
Okay, no shot.
Wow. The hunt doesn't scan?
Okay.
You break it. Oh no, you broke it.
Okay, no shot.
Hit a bit.
Did not an open map there.
I see, yeah. A huge kill. Might as well take the timing time mid, I feel like.
Good flash, bro.
There we go. Go before the
No
heal
one
goes. Nice. I would take the same play.
Set one.
Okay, round winning play here. Thank God I fade probably through the one way. Like that won us the round.
It's
Yeah,
all for me, guys.
Yeah. And so overall the VOD is good. It's like a lot of nitpicks. So
Yeah.
something to consider, I guess, is just identifying the game type. Like, is it coordinated, like comms, or is it no comms, right? After identifying game type, if it's comms, consider playing more macro correct, which is spreading out a bit more, and like solo taking space, like lurking, that type of thing. Because even when you held the A main space, you never walked up A alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's something you could try and experiment with. The other thing to note is if heavily grouped mid, resetting back to mains could be better than trying to force splits. And then sunset specific, look for those top mid fights more often. I think we did it. We got the pick on the sheriff round, but we didn't actually get any kills peeking into top mid any other round, which might just be a sign of us not going for it enough.
Okay. Yeah.
But in this game, the biggest takeaway would have been to either start spread out or resetting back to main. That would be this game's. But I think maybe more big picture specific, you'd probably benefit from actually looking at Horkus VODs. Horkus, I think he's a chamber main. Oh yeah, you know of him because EU.
I know.
He plays 20% very well, like playing like the solo type of player or whatever. So, and I think he plays very correct in that way. So if you want to try and learn the 20% a little bit more, I would look at Horkus for EU. I would look at Curry for NA. If you want to try and understand that gameplay a little bit more. And given that you're trying to learn coordinated a little bit more, I would say those are two good references.
Okay.
I guess learn 20%. Watch Horkus for EU. Watch Curry for NA. Those are just off the top of my head some players that I think play the 20% consistently well. Any questions?
For games that aren't coordinated,
Yeah.
do I just group fight more than like this?
Typically, yes, because you can kind of just trade the people that run it down. I think that's generally true. The only exception to that is if you're playing against comps that have heavy delay and you have to keep canceling. In which case,
Yeah.
going for straight up solo lurks and first timing lurks elsewhere on the map is good. Like kind of like how your Jet actually took the solo fight A main. I would probably push you to do more of that if you're playing against a comp like a Vice B, for example, and you can't go fast B and your teammates keep going B. It's useless to go B. So you might as well either take like first timing mid lurk or first timing A fight.
Okay.
If your teammates just keep going B and they don't want to like leave, it's like you won't be able to get through the Vice setup. It's just impossible. So
Yeah, yeah. That's use your brain and look at the
exactly,
the
yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. But all right. Lastly, then, any mechanical things to work on other than aim? I have to ask.
When you say other than aim, what are you?
Not raw aim. I got Kovacs unlock. That's fine. Just
Yeah,
in-game mechanics.
I mean, I would probably. So the only fight that comes to mind for me is like that one spray one you had. You aren't doing a lot of like this type of movement. We don't really see this specifically. I think you're
Okay.
doing it on the crouch peek on the angles. So if you're trying to kind of become a more advanced mechanical player, this is the direction that we're seeing players go to, including pros. The other
Just
thing that
crouch
you
tapping more.
crouch tapping more, but the other thing that you aren't doing, which if you watch Benji Fishy, you'll notice he taps quite a bit. So he does this thing where he go tap burst, so that he has hit confirmation on 2 back-to-back shots, rather than burst waiting and then bursting. See? So specifically for players that have really good aim, I think they tap more, and then players that have really good movement, I think they tap crouch more. So if you wanted to try and, I guess, evolve your mechanics in that way, you can focus on, I would say, focus on one of those first. Like play DMs with tapping only, and then play DMs where you're tapping crouch only, for example.
Okay.
And then try and combine the two.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Any other questions?
No, I don't really think so.
Yeah, cool, man. Well, best of luck, and yeah, just keep submitting VODs.
All right. I'll see you in 2 weeks probably.
Alrighty, man. Peace out.
Peace out.
What if I do when teammates don't scale at all, causing smokes to be wasted? You'd have to look at their comp. Like, are they like, why are they not scaling? That was the question to ask. If they aren't scaling for a specific reason, then that's probably. Wait, one sec, chat. I need to respond to a text message. Okay, let's keep going. Fade Summit attack VOD. Fade Summit. People are playing Fade a lot. I kind of like Sova, but let me update the rank icon. This one's a gold 3. Yeah, the mech limited thing was /S chat. He was saying mechs weren't his issue, or like it was his issue, like ironically. But obviously, not the case. Okay, let's see. Gold 3 Fade Summit attack. I think my util usage is holding me back. I feel as though a lot of the time I will use util but get low value from it, or potentially a high value util is thrown too late and gets no value. I feel like my util is being wasted a lot of rounds, but at least I'm using it this time. Okay, who was he before? Was he this guy? Yeah, and then I told him to play Phoenix. Then I think he played Phoenix and got to gold 3. Why are we playing Fade now? Yeah, he started playing Phoenix. Told him to play Phoenix. He got from gold 1 to gold 3 in 2 days. And now he's spinning a Fade VOD. I didn't like the Phoenix, wasn't for me. You found success on it, but you didn't like it? Bro said it wasn't for me. He has a 64% win rate. Fuck this guy, bro. He said, yo, I'd rather just lose. It's not for me, guys. It's working, though. But it's not for me. You know, that's valid, though. It's valid. Okay, Fade is definitely a different flavor. But let's see what we see. Let's see what we see. Okay. Go.
Whatever they're doing, I like it.
There we go. Light shield. Classic. Early prowler.
Them down.
Early prowler is good. Pushed off the chamber. That's quite valuable util in my opinion. Let's see the follow-up. I think we have the one way on the box. Getting orb is late. So you probably want to haunt and then orb. So your teammates can capitalize off of it. Especially your waylay. I don't know if we knew he was going to dash, but... Go sight and plant! Ah! Oh, we're killing that guy. Okay, I see. Plant. Is that the best plant? I actually don't know. Go flank with the clove. I probably personally would have just ran A-Link. Fought with our A-Link, guys. Fight cave, we fight cave. Fight with the neon. Yeah. Go. The fuck? Yo, we thought he was way closer or something. Why are we just jumping? Yeah, it's okay. I like that you're bouncing around though after planting. You're like, oh, let me go to the clove. Oh, let me go to the cave and go here with your teammate. Your neon did just leave you, but like I like where you're going with that. So, not too bad. Do that a lot this game. Grab the orb first, throw eye late. I see. I see. Just depends on how fast your duelists go. Like if you can afford to get the orb first, because your teammates are a little bit slower, then it's fine. But your waylay kind of just sent it last round. Like look, here nothing's close, so that means that your waylay is probably gonna go because there's no resistance. The previous round, the chamber TP'd away, so that means that he's not close, which means less resistance. So they're just gonna keep going. There's nothing stopping them. So you kind of have to keep the inertia going by continuing to throw util. Oh, nice. Wow, that haunt scans here. Holy shit. See that. Eight eyes on this map actually seem decent. This one better? This one's probably best. This roof, because it scans here. And it scans dice for sure. Probably your best eye, I think. If you're trying to clear sight. If you dash smoke, when do you come out of the smoke? Why should you wait 2 to 3 seconds? Is it to wait the scan or spend the 3 seconds looking at minimap? So your teammates can make it out of the choke point. So that you can fight together. That's why you wait. You can come out if there's an obvious timing that you see on minimap. Oh, nice. We have drop. Go for a better plant here. Nice. Okay, easy peasy. One left. By the box, sure. You could probably just win this with just holding the angle. Ah! Okay. Oh, that's funny. Oh, it's getting scary. Neon, help me! Oh, fuck. I'm losing round 2. Nice, good job, Neon. Okay, I'll point out why this round gets scary, chat. You know why this round gets scary? It gets scary because instead of holding, we go into this position and then we start util dumping. Any player above the rank of, say, Ascendant would likely just fight. They would plant the bomb, they would back up, and then they would just fight this. And then after taking their fight, that's when there's follow-up util to get kills. But our instinct was to hide, and then when we saw the guy, it was to util dump instead of just fighting first. You don't have to use util before every fight, especially if you're already on site. You can just kind of like timing peak angles, just hold if you want, and then after you get your first fight, that's where you can follow up. But if you change that order, that mindset, your post plant specifically become a lot better, I would say. That doesn't mean you like run it down, you know, but like you at least go for like one angle hold attempt first, potentially, like one timing peak potential. Yeah, Prowler was good here. You pushed them off. Good. Here, getting the orb makes sense because we got seized. Your way kind of just goes regardless, but yeah. In the future, if you want to just try and have good timing, you can just throw your haunt if your teammates are already fighting. Or like as your teammates are fighting, but teammates fought despite us being seized. Ooh, a little B pivot. Anyone calm this? Good B pivot. Dojo popped mollies. Cancer is not here. Oh no, you can't be here.
One enemy remaining. There.
But not yet. Might be here now. Fuck.
30 seconds left.
Okay. Good bait, bro. Good bait. I like that you're not sticking to the plant because there's a threat. Honestly, a lot of lower rated players struggle with that. They just like stick the bomb. You should probably be able to get out of gold relatively soon. I don't know why you stopped playing Phoenix though. Feels bad, man. Fade, the biggest thing is so far we aren't really taking many duels. Like we're throwing Prowler, we're throwing Haunt, and we're planting, and then our post plants are pretty safe. That's kind of the thing to look at. Ooh, low A fake, go B. This can work, this can work, this can work. Alright, let's take deep space. Are you guys gonna plant? Let's go push something. Where the fuck? Evan? I even just looked behind me IRL for some reason. Had to be Heaven, right? Yeah, you're OTP, I guess. That makes sense. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe you could use your eye there for deep, but that's fine. 52% round win rate and sub 50% round win rate is so tragic. I think that doesn't make sense though, because we have 38 wins, 28 losses. Oh, it's because of draws, I guess. Damn, our sunset's 1 and 7. You might want to look at your sunset. You submitted a summit FOD where you're 8 and 2, but you're 1 and 7 on sunset. Shit, I almost knocked my water bottle over. Yeah, this is where we could use util. Why do we not use util here? Prowler? I can submit a sunset FOD next. Yeah, that could be good. The amount of duels we're taking this game though is like drastically lower than your Breeze game, which I don't like the overcorrection. I like that we're using more util, but I don't like that we went from taking a lot of fights to like practically no fights. I feel like that's like not good. So that means that we need to revisit our notes. Use at least one piece of util before going out and taking a fight. Let your teammate go out first before you go. I feel like we still take fights if we do that. I think the problem is we're using the piece of util, teammates are going out, and then you're getting orb. Saving for next round. You can still afford like a haunt or something. That thing's free. Ult right side, nice. Prowler, nice. Haunt, boom. Okay, now we gun out, we go out. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Go, 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 go. You know what? It's because we're using util and we're planting. Our fights have gone down drastically because of those two things. See the post. Can we just... Are we stuck? Oh shit. Yeah, the post plants are shit. This guy is fucking us. Oh my god. This guy's already out? Dude, I'd be so tilted. Okay, you're in initiator jail. That's what's happening, Kirby. You're using util, and then you're planting the bomb, and then you're getting off the bomb, and then the round is like over. I think... How do we get out of this? We either like stop planting and give someone else the bomb, or we try and use a little bit less util. Because like we kind of threw the whole kitchen sink last round. We used ult. We used 2 prowlers.
Bring them down.
We used I mean, we used everything aside from the C's. Which, to be fair, it's a good exec, but... Have you seen any Fade players yet, Kirby? Like, have you watched any Fade players? I did. Our last note was look at some players for inspiration for some plays. Have you watched any Fade? I'd be curious on how much util they're using and what they're doing after they plant. Looked at Sam a bit, not for this map. Okay, maybe that's a good starting place. Like, see what they're doing after they finish planting, or if they're planting in the first place. Because you can see here, you threw the haunt, you threw the prowler, but you aren't taking fights here. I imagine if we looked at like a Fade, they're gonna be taking way more fights than we are. I mean, here, let's take a look. Summit, then Fade. Look at some attack rounds. Zeppa might be good. Psalm, you mentioned Psalm, so we can look at Psalm. You want to do Psalm? 11-13. He only has 14 kills, so maybe he's taking as little fights as we are. Oh fuck! I clicked the wrong timestamp. Board. All right, Psalm, my goat.
55, Reyna, 55.
This is defense. Okay, let's look at his attack. Here we go.
So he's coming to one tap all you guys.
Here's a random attack round
So,
here.
please.
Yes.
Phoenix isn't with the memo.
Walk.
Oh wow, he's calling a fake.
Smoke mid, let
You
me
have him high,
dog
though?
mid. No,
I wonder if you could do some stuff like this too.
Shoot it.
Bring them down.
Go have a shot at Phoenix isn't with the memo.
Use some util somewhere else, and then go with the team. What's the website for VODs? It's in the dojo. It's only available for people in the dojo. There's an eye. There's a prowler. And he's gonna run out. Oh, there you go. 2 pieces of util ran out for the kills. Nice break transfer. Okay, let's see another example. Oh, be exact.
You first.
Here you go, be exact.
Eyeing
Phoenix
over.
flash. Early eye.
Ulting over.
Ult. You can see he's running forward as he throws the prowler. And now he's out. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it looks a little crazy here.
Bro,
What the fuck is going on?
One enemy remaining.
You can see his gameplay's a lot more chaotic though. He's like in a smoke, he's pushing.
Let's go, let's go. Come.
A little bit more fighting. Okay, let's see one more. Uno mas.
All 4 of you guys.
One way this
Bring
be
them
fighting.
down.
I think it's faking aiming control here.
We'll catch them.
Yeah, I think it's a walking B right now. But he does seem to call a lot more fakes with his util. His teammates are walking A link while he makes
Keep
noise.
going, guys. Keep going. It should be good. Keep going. They're looking at me right now. Yes.
Nice.
Where's this dog?
I wonder how much value you would get out of that in gold. Of just like being away from the team and using your util to like make pressure.
Reloading. Enemy spotted.
We're in there. That's a good molly. Whaley's being useless up there. Nice shot. Oh my god. We're shooting, bro. I didn't look at post plants. Well, here we should just go play with the neon or pick up flank. Probably play with the neon personally. There is a big ass gap on flank. Ooh. With the one tap. Get a flash?
One enemy
No.
remaining.
I mean, we're shooting, bro. We are shooting. Honestly, we just need a little bit more fights. Just a little bit more.
You want to play? Let's play.
Bro, I think your util is fine. Like you're getting the A main, B main consistently without your teammates dying. I feel like that's one huge job of the initiator. And at least in this round, you're getting info on where they are on site. Like that prowler scanned the guy back site. So now your Waylay knows where to throw a util. His dash is kind of bad. Your neon's max trolling. Okay. Yeah, take it from him.
Spike down A.
Oh man. Okay, well that sucks. Was there a timing you could have went out here? Because we threw the eye, but you didn't go. Why didn't we go? Because of this orb? We got pissed off from the orb? Probably could have went out right there.
Spike down A.
I'd be pissed off on the orb too, I won't lie. Win it. Ace. Oh, nice try. Okay, that's probably the thing we can improve the most on. Is just trying to go like second, third out on the exec. Spacing here with the Waylay is quite nice. Here we Prowler. Oh, that's good. Follow up with the Prowler. Yeah, follow this guy. Prowler again. This detail's fine. Now we just gun out and follow the homies. Let's go. Oh my god, that C's hit him. Holy shit. Wait, you might be a fade master, bro. That C's is actually crazy. A little bit sucky, this guy's main. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I don't think your fade's bad. I like that you're using more util. I like that we're using more util, especially to get early space like A main, B main. I think the main thing that we're struggling with now is getting enough gun duels, especially after planting the bomb. Or during the exec. Actionable, I would say take a look at some pro VODs and specifically look at the rounds they are getting a lot of duels and ask yourself why. Are they second/third in on the exec? In on the exec? Are they fighting aggressively? Those type of questions. Yeah. I think that covers it. I was thinking like whether or not it's useful to recommend to not plant the bomb, but I feel like maybe a better approach is just to figure out what pros are doing after they plant the bomb. Hopefully that helps. But overall it's fine. Like I said, your summit win rate is working, so we weren't running into many red bumps. So pretty straightforward there. Let us keep going. I have one more VOD for today. I gotta respond to a text. Gonna play comp today? No. No, no, no. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Yeah, we got one more VOD. Let me... freeze attack. Breeze, breeze, breeze. Breeze.
Yellow.
That was good, bro.
How's it going?
Chillin'. Yeah, I think I need to make a stock. I have one yet, right?
Yeah. Sorry if I couldn't submit the other one, dude. I actually sound like a lobotom. I don't know what to tell you.
That's all good, bro. It didn't disrupt anything, so no worries, brother. Doing all the dojo reviews on stream now? Yes. Rank is this? Send it to?
Send it to, yeah.
Tracker.
Yeah, shit, I gotta unprivate it. Give me 1 second.
Alright.
Mm-hmm. No worries.
Guys, it's Radiant now. Those guys,
Which one?
Reyna,
The Reyna on my team or the enemy team? What?
the enemy team from the Breeze or
Oh shit.
the Ascent game. What half did you want to do for the Breeze game?
Attack. I think I've been struggling a lot with like coordinating like with my team on attack rounds. I feel like I'm always like ahead, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like my tempo's a little bit faster than theirs is.
Gotcha.
Right here, I got the tracker link. Let me find the Breeze game itself.
That's fine.
You got it?
I probably won't need to pull it up too often, but
Baller. Sorry about that.
no worries. Take a look here. How are you watching, bro? In the background.
I don't fucking know, bro.
Ribbon. Update the rank icon and we'll get it.
You fuck with the cope cam?
Oh yeah, banger. At first I read it as core cam, but I see. I like it. You can use it as a mini map cover. Class B.
Nah, who needs a minimap cover, man?
Yeah, okay. I can see this, the tempo you're talking about. So, I mean, in terms of like, how do I explain this? If this guy were to peek B main right now, chances are you could die because like you're running forward here. The jump spot here is really good. Go ahead.
Do I have to wait for my teammate to peek window, or do I have to wait for drone or something?
You don't. You want to go right more because you went like this. Instead, you want to go like here, like a little bit more right. Personally, I would probably just peek it and then I would like diagonal go here and then jump spot. But the second thing here is you're going after your you're beating your drone, which if you are going to beat your drone, you need to sit in your smoke. You see how you're here, but your drone is still in main, your neon is still in main. So this is where the entry checklist comes in, which I made a video reviewing someone that had a very similar issue as you, somewhat recently. So maybe I'll just reference that video as well. But I'll just put in the link here. Let's see here. It's fine. I'll just post this in your notes. But essentially, you want to sit in your smoke and look at minimap so that you know where to go. Let me actually pull up his notes and just copy and paste the checklist. This is one of the most common issues I see, by the way, when playing Jet. Kind of just push it. So let me kind of just read it out. Okay. What the fuck's happening with these dots? Okay, here we go. Entry improvement checklist. Avoid committing to first contact duels. You did that by jump spotting. Allow drone or teammates to take first contact so we're alive to dash out. You jump spotted, so it's acceptable. Smoke dash out, ideally in a position you've seen from a pro VOD before. So in your case, you dash towards default, which is fine. You could maybe go a little bit closer to default, but that's fine. Sit in smoke, look at minimap. I don't know if you do that here because you're kind of swinging out. And then time your fights with your teammates coming out of the choke point, which I would argue we aren't doing here yet either because your neon's still in the choke. So objectively, this fight you take is a 1v1. Now, does it work out? Of course. He's tagged by the drone. There's an Astra suck here, and you know where he was. But there's a world where you don't have Astra. There's a world where you don't have the silver drone tag, and it's a pair 1v1. He gets to kill TPs away. So the success rate on your early duel is dependent on how much util you have. In this case, you had the util, so your tempo here is completely fine. But what you need to identify is when you don't have the util to slow down a little bit more and re-smoke if you actually need. See that?
I see.
So in this round,
this round doesn't really apply, right? But I got what you mean.
Well, okay, so if you don't have the util here, you wouldn't re-smoke, but you would sit default because you would
Just
try
stay
and wait.
tucked.
What's up? Stay tucked, yes.
Just stay tucked and cover. Yeah.
So your neon can kind of come out, and then you would scale when your neon is about to fight. That's kind of
see.
at least the idea to make your entries higher success rate. Okay, it doesn't mean you have to do that every single time, but starting from that place that's a little bit more foundational and higher success rate allows you to kind of push the limits a little bit more. Whereas if you don't have that foundation and you just go fast like this every time, you kind of just get burned and you don't know why. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. So works out here, easy peasy. Looks like we'll take the spawn timing even. So I don't mind it. If you are gonna take the spawn timing, just look at the mini map here. You see the audio cues?
Yeah.
I would probably just start shifting a little bit earlier, walk up here and then peek. If you watch this in replay, you watch it from this POV, you see how ready he is. Why
Yeah,
is he
he's,
ready?
like, staring at me, man.
He just hears it, exactly.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you definitely want to like mask your
I
steps.
shot his face though, man. Come on, I'm looking at the dot.
I mean, it's definitely cope because your crosshair is a little bit low, but the more important thing here is just if you're gonna overheat, do it well. And the way to do that is to make sure that it can't expect. I don't mind the overheat necessarily. You just have to do it well.
I see, I see.
Okay, so let's see the B exec here. A little bit late, but it's fine. We don't have smoke, so probably don't dash out here.
Low-key, just start like backside or something, please.
I fucked it up. I'm droning.
And Neon goes
Trying
out.
to get this phantom out of my hands. I don't know.
No. Ping, shoot.
Okay, so let's kind of go here. This is what I call like an ape entry. Ape entries work typically decent when you're playing Raze double satchel with shotgun, when you're playing Neon slide. You don't typically go with ape entries as jet because the gun pullout time takes a little bit too long. So you hopefully you can kind of imagine a world where this guy has gun out shooting you, or there's a guy through the smoke shooting you, or you know there's a guy back pillar with
Yeah,
gun out.
there's like 30 different positions that I'm exposed to right now. I see what you mean.
Yeah, so if you are going to kind of dash without smokes, you need to dash in a place that's pretty safe. Again, this is going to be one of those. Then you kind of pull out your gun and go. A slightly riskier one would be updraft dash here, but it could be viable just because you have the smoke here. And then now you can kind of angle out from here. So this is, the past 2 rounds are kind of just what I would call gamble entries. You're going really fast, and it's like a disrespectful type of timing that is very easily punishable in certain circumstances depending on your opponent. Like if they're really good, you get punished. You're not getting punished here because there's probably just so much util, the drone, the neon's going out, that they get overwhelmed and they fall back. But that doesn't happen in like Radiant. Like they will push the limits of the util and like stay as much as they can and only leave when they have to, if that makes sense.
I see.
So, and also this is not really the type of entry to go for as Phantom. Like you can see here, like this guy, he doesn't even get the kill, but a better entry with your Phantom would be up here, or simply just following the neon and escorting it, or even not even dashing. You could simply just activate your dash and then walk around site, then use your dash after you get the fight, rather than to close the gap. See that?
See. Yeah. Just kind of use it as like an intangibility tool, so like I can actually trade out whatever my utility my teammates are throwing. Maybe like reswing or some shit.
Exactly. Yeah, same thing with the overheat. I mean, it seems like you play the game more for like the dopamine on kills, not necessarily to play to win. So that's probably what we're looking at here. I guess my question to you would be dependent on what your goals are. Like, are you trying to push the ladder, trying to get the Radiant? Because like this works to some extent, but essentially you're practicing like bad habits.
Yeah.
Okay, so here
I'm just.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go for it.
Oh, I was just saying. I'm just trying to rank up, man. I've been like around this elo for a while now. I just want to see if I can actually improve. You know?
Yeah. So I think your loose playstyle is good for a couple of reasons. One, it catches people off guard. 2, I find that players that tend to play loose tend to hit flow state a little bit more. So my goal, if you were to try and rank up, isn't to necessarily make you more rigid, but it's to make your loose gameplay like a little bit more controlled. Like kind of set a little bit of restraints. Like it's good to play loose. I think that's important, but I think you also understand when you're kind of taking like unnecessary risk and kind of just dial it back to some extent. Like dashing forward into a smoke against an eco is obviously troll. But
What?
here,
No, I thought it was a perfect play. Dash into the CT smoke.
Yeah.
What?
No, exactly.
Just give him this phantom, bro. You have to make the odds even. You know.
Yeah.
Every round.
No, exactly. Okay, so here your drone sees Grena. I'd be curious on if you see him. I'd probably activate dash and just swing him. You go for the pre-fire, which is fine. I like the jiggle. But you can even see here, like this is a high risk. Why is it high risk? Where's your smoke? There's no smoke. So this guy's ass. We get the kill. And now we die. You see the insta-die here? So what's the goal here instead? The goal here is to make space. How do you make space? You don't die. So you smoke dash, you clear right. You see that guy here, you would wait to swing when your neon would pinch, and then that's when you would swing. So you might just sit in your smoke. Or you might get ready to swing out. Okay, my neon's about to swing, I swing out when he swings. Take this fight. And if you want to kind of block off another angle as you do that, you would block off your left so that you can swing through. You see that?
I got you. Is there ever a world where it's like where I go top like ladder? Like you know that area like right next to the big turret thing that's like right in front of ladder, like right up there. Yeah. Not there, like the like little right like around there.
For an entry?
Yeah, for an entry. Like smoke up there, like
this?
And just dash up there. Yeah, and just chill like here.
So
just live forever.
It's pretty rare that you'll see pros smoke dash here because you're open to 2 angles. See that? Whereas if you go default, you're only open to 1. Technically, if there's a guy close. But like it's a lot more structured and then you kind of work your way out. So here is like a 50-50. Now technically there's a smoke here, but they can run through the smoke and kind of see you. So I would really only go for fast rushes like that if you can get a timing on the guy falling back. Like say he got tagged by a drone or some shit. Then going fast left makes sense because you can open up more of the angle here. You'll see him quicker as opposed to going here and then trying to go wide.
I got you.
But yeah, we definitely want to be smoking. We definitely want to be sitting on our smokes and then timing your fights. Because like, although you get rewarded for the play here, I mean, the guy should kill you because there's no smoke. But also you can see we get insta-traded. So even though we get the kill, we just get insta-traded. Now the hit's completely dead. And this round would be a round win if you just smoke dash, got the kill, stay alive. I would bet.
True.
I mean, it's 2v2, so they might win it still, but... Astro suck the ball. We win it, so... We get bailed out, But you don't want that feedback loop of like, oh, we won the round, or I got a kill. It's a good play. It's definitely a bad play.
Yeah, I got you.
And the dart's scary. I like it. Again, I like the loose plays, right? This is obviously a loose play. This play is like a loose play that I think is fine. If you want to make this play a little bit better, you can ask for specific smokes. My guess is that you actually don't know you're doing this until you're in this mode, because it seems like you're kind of like a on-the-fly type of player. Something that you can do to make the entry a little bit better if you don't have the smokes is to use your own smoke. So I would probably smoke off mid-door so I can focus yellow.
I got you.
But
I think in the moment, my idea was just like, I need to create space for my team. They're walking out main. Let me see if I can attack him from the like left angle while my neon goes out right.
Yeah, like a little.
And like I saw like a stunner. Yeah.
Yeah. So if that's your thought process, we need to time it better. So let's take a look. Your neon is here when you go for that play. So if this guy's top yellow, there's no pressure from the right side. You see this guy's full staring at us. This guy's here. So that play would be infinitely better if you waited for your neon to be around here. And it would be perfect if you did it as he's fighting this guy. Then it's like checkmate. So that's the same idea of like, let's say I smoke dash main. There's a guy close here. I would time that peak as my guy main is swinging. That's like
just
how
like
you
stare
actually
at the mini-map, like
stare at the mini-map. Yes. That's how you play the aggro. You're not playing the aggro well here. You're kind of just like, oh, I'm going for this timing because I loosely see my neon going right side, so I smoke dash, I take this fight. But like when we look back on minimap, obviously he's not fighting your teammate, which is a misplay.
Yeah.
Yo, Eva, thanks for the 13 months, brother.
Agree. I will also say I feel like this kind of feeds back into the intensity thing, where like I don't know, it's like first rank game and third rank game of a block. I always feel like really weird, you know, like it's not like full autopilot per se, because like I'm still thinking, but like the thought process is a little bit muddled, if that makes sense.
No, for sure. I would imagine you would benefit from taking longer breaks in between games. Like instead of insta-queuing, just like separate it by a minute, you know, use the restroom, get some water, whatever. Like your brain needs a little bit of a break. It's the same with like if you were to like study. You can't just like study like the entire time. There's like little breaks in between, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. But yeah, I would say it's a good play mistimed, which makes it a bad play that works out, is what happened this round.
I see.
Like, look, no trade. Your Neon just now turning around the corner. And then now the trade happens. Like, it's so late. Because you were in that fight. I mean, 129. When do you die? 126. That's 3 seconds. That's a long-ass engagement. And that's just because it was mistimed.
Yeah, their chat kind of sucks, bro. I don't know.
I mean, not even
I'm
that.
sorry.
It's just your Neon was a little bit late. Not even late. We were just too early, I would argue. Yeah, similar thing here. This type of playstyle where you're kind of just sending it works really well when you're playing Phoenix. You can just turn the corner flash. You're playing ISO, you can just pop the shield and go. Whenever here, this gets rewarded because they're split. And this is like what a lot of people didn't understand against Neon, is you can't play like untradeable spots. Like pre-nerf Neon would just do kind of what you did, just jump around the main and then slide and get the kill. And then either this Jet would die to the Neon from the slide or die trying to kill the Neon and then die to the guys behind him shooting him. But in other words, this fast tempo works well if the guy you're fighting is alone. Because either you die and he gets traded, or you go out and he gets, like, you kill him. That's kind of the scenario you're running into here. But this doesn't mean it's a good play. It means that his team and him aren't playing together. But you can imagine where they have a guy close right here.
Yeah.
And then your setup is
screwed.
It's just you insta die, Neon dies, Jet probably doesn't die, and the round's over. So again, I want you to see why this is working. It's working because this guy's alone. And what does it look like to be better? To be better is to smoke dash here. Because like if there are 2 players here, how do you win that? You win that by sitting in your smoke. You could even dash into this mid-side smoke. Maybe that's what you're trying to go for. But yes. You can see it's just like an ape entry, and you're 2 for 2 on the ape entries, which is why you're getting that feedback loop. I want you to recognize it's not a good play if they're playing together. To be fair, you did get traded on that B1. Their timing from Droner. All chamber close left.
It was like, yeah, I saw the TP that he threw down, and I was like, okay, he's either walking down mid against Nocenti, which is probably likely, or he's probably just sitting doors, and I thought I could take that timing, but I messed it up.
I mean, you did it off of the shots, which is fine. And Urena's fighting him, so that is fine. Actually, I'm kind of unlikely. Yeah, I was playing with Bobo the other day. Let's keep going.
If you saw Reyna and I died, you would not be talking like this.
We would go for a little mid lurk. It's fine. Carl Souls used to do this a lot in Breeze, where his teammates would just make a lot of noise, and then he'd just walk up mid.
No, I hate this whiff.
Jet knives is hard. The most important thing about jet knives is you have to stay moving. You see how you're spraying here, then you spray here. I found that it's more important to miss and move than it is to hit bullets and stand still against jet knives. So like you see this guy just like move like this, or like literally go like this. Like, you know, strafe like this, or literally go like this. Because they only have 5 bullets. So you just make them whiff a little bit and then you just win that.
I got you.
But I don't mind the play to go solo mid on the lurk. It is something that it's worthwhile doing, especially with how inconsistent I believe your entries should be. You probably find more success lurking than going for ape entries, honestly.
Yeah, I will say there's one like play I've been trying to call a little bit more with the lurk. You remember how like 2022 Ye used to play with optic? Like he'd play like one side of the map, his entire team would like sit really, really far back, like almost in spawn, and then he'd just like walk up, take a like dry fight, win the dry fight or lose the dry fight. He'd probably win the dry fight, TP back, and you're just playing a 5v4. I've been trying to call like a similar thing where I just like sit in one side of the map and just try to walk up and play the fight, and then just have my teammates kind of chill back. Do you think that's ever worth going for on Jet as opposed to like Chamber or something?
Typically solo contact plays are best done when your teammates make pressure. So like for example, that round that you walked out mid is good because your teammates use util A. That pulls attention to A so that you can more likely find a timing here. What you're kind of explaining is like they sit back here and not use util and you just take a dry duel here, which is not the best strategy. It just works because Ye is Ye.
He's the GOAT, man. I don't know. Poor guy.
Yeah, but if you want to go for like call for solo plays like that, ask for pressure elsewhere, or just identify that your teammates are making pressure there. Like, let's say they're doing a mid default in Haven, you can like walk in and look for that fight.
I see what you mean.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, look, okay, perfect. This is a really perfect entry of us just like, there's just no consistency here. Why does it go bad? There's no smoke. You're also trying to go top ladder, which is fine, but if you literally never knew any other entry and you only smoke dash default, you would have a higher percentage on your entries, but because you keep trying to do different stuff every round, you're getting caught. And I think part of the reason why you're stuck at the rank you are, maybe, is because you have breadth but not depth, which basically means you have like a lot of variety, but you don't have enough skill in each one to make it good.
I got you.
I would focus
like,
more on having one entry and doing that one entry really well. And then once that is good, you learn a second one and then do that one really well. And then the third one and then do that one really well. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, I see what you mean. Just like focus one thing fully, try to get it down, and then.
Correct. Like, I mean, you're going for the updraft dash here, but there's no smoke. You're presumably doing that because the Reyna died, but also you haven't been smoke dashing the past 3 entries. So the round's instantly over, which is how this should be. Remember when I pointed out the Jet was alone here and I said, what if the chamber was close right or something? Exec's instantly dead. That's what we're seeing here. Exec's instantly dead. It's not instantly dead if you smoke dash default. Then you just kill this guy. And then Reyna's dead backside, you kill the chamber, instant round win. So, yeah. I mean, this is very clearly the pattern. Hopefully you can kind of see that. I'm assuming most of the stack half is going to be similar to that. But I guess when you... I guess my question is, do you know any pros that play like this on their entries? Minus Prod, I guess. Bro.
Okay, yeah, Prod is one thing. Now, I was watching fucking Kane Zero for a while. Like when he was playing, he used to do like this, like I don't even know if I'd call it like brain dead because he'd always win the fight, but he would always like just like take the weirdest timings.
Yeah, so
you know what I'm saying?
100%. Kane Zero is the probably best example of a loose player that is great at what he does. Like top 10 Radiant, like type of loose playstyle. I would say Prod has a similar playstyle, but he's not top 10 Radiant. So like then you kind of have to figure out why Kane Zero's playstyle works so well. And like he understood timings really well. He understood like using smoke. Like I would argue he wouldn't be like rage dashing like you are here. He'd probably be using the smoke. So it seems like you kind of got inspiration from some of the elements of his gameplay, but you weren't looking at you didn't pick up on the specific details and what made them so successful.
Like I got the macro, but not the micro. I see what you mean.
Yeah, like yeah, like okay, like
yeah.
he's going for this play style, I'm gonna copy it, but then you don't have the detail of oh he went for the jiggle here, or he smoked here, or he did it because his teammate used this piece of util, or stuff like that. Like it's the execution of things matters a lot more than the idea of things, and this should make sense to you when you think about the concept of making a bad play together is better than making a good play alone. You know, you've heard that saying, I bet,
Yeah,
or like, you know, monkey strong together.
Yeah, I got you.
Exactly. So execution is everything, bro. That doesn't mean you can't play a loose play style like you are here, but like you can't do it the way you're doing it. Like you definitely need the smoke. Like here, if you had a rage dash forward, you use insta die. But like, let's take a look at the tempo. Why did this work? This worked because there was a neon sun and your neon slide. But if you drop through this one way alone without the neon slide, like you also die. Or if the neon goes for this play alone and you aren't in the updraft, it also probably doesn't work as well. Okay, good. Like this is like what I would say like a high percentage exec. I would say maybe you could just clear close. You didn't clear the bait setup.
Watch right side. Yeah.
There's a chance you just insta die there.
And to be fair, if any of their players are baiting their omen like that, I feel like it's just round loss from them, right? Like
to some extent, but it happens. People do that. People intentionally send out a guy in main to die to bait into a full setup. Like that happens all the time on ecos.
True, I agree with you. I'm just saying, like specifically the omen. You know,
Yeah.
no smokes on breeze on this map is like it's hell.
Take a look at what happened here, though. The Jet on the left. You hear the Rain of Blind's backside. Who do you die to? Die to the guy backside. Your attention got so absorbed in the guy you saw on the Jet dash that you forgot that you're supposed to continue scaling sight. You see that? And maybe part of it is that you weren't even planning to scale site in the first place. So maybe I'll quickly explain. The common exec on the A entry is like, go here, clear your close, and then you like kind of proceed to work towards site to clear the space, and then maybe even use smoke to kind of cross. That's like the most common A exec for jets. So if you didn't know that, that's why I explained it. But number two, if it's more so that you're getting caught by this guy is behind the smoke, which means you've done your job. You made the space. Now we need to kind of proceed to step 2, which is clearing the site space. Do you see that?
Yeah, I see.
You're like thinking about the jet before you've cleared site, I guess, which is like not ideal.
Okay, let me drone.
Yeah, the drone's good.
Classics.
Nice. Okay. Okay, so this timing makes sense based on the info. Sorry, excuse me. We cleared close. Okay, this guy. Drone sees 2. And Sarah, these are all the 3 A players. So updraft dashing left, take this gap is actually really good. Okay. When I think of loose and I think of Kane's error, I think of this. What I would, if you didn't have this info, then the play would be bad. Because ideally we kill this guy and then we take backside to like secure site space. If we didn't get this info from the drone. Do you see that?
Yeah, I see.
So my question to you is like, do you think you did it off the drone? Like, be honest.
If I'm being completely honest, it's like if I see red on the map, I kind of go towards the direction that red isn't. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
then I try
yeah.
to contest from this.
There's like some type of
So,
like heat map in your brain that's over here. You pick up like this.
Yeah, like a monkey brain almost. I see like there are players backside. There's a gap backside. I want to fill that gap kind of thing.
I think that's good. I think that's fine. As long as you saw that there were players backside. Rather than just like getting the kill and updraft dashing here.
Yeah, I mean, in the round before, like, you remember like the stupid round where I have knives and I'm like going out before my neon does anything. I saw the stun and I saw the dart back sight, and then I saw the dart scan one with the stun, and I was like, okay, I have to like fill that space. Does that make sense?
It does make sense. You're like prioritizing the potential timing over like timing it with a teammate, and you went for it, I guess. And I think that thought process is fine to some extent. You just have to know when you're overdoing it. Like what I would want to happen here, for example, is you fill this left side gap, but you don't insta-fight back yellow until your teammates are right side fighting. So what that would look like is you fill in this left side gap, you would smoke this, and then you'd occupy mid door. That would be like the best play that you can make because you put pressure on these players without actually dying. And then when your teammates actually take back right, then you can start fighting, and now they're in a pinch. So it sounds like your instinct on when to take the space and when the gap, like identifying a gap and taking the space is there, but maybe what we're missing is timing that fight. Like I imagine you're just gonna insta swing here, then fight these guys yellow. Which actually you start shifting, so actually fine. Teammates lose the backside fight too.
Yellow box and okay, all 3 there.
Yeah, this works out. Winnable. Wow, what a reposition from him.
What is he doing? No, why does he have a judge on Breeze, man? Help me understand. He bought one like 7 rounds this game.
I mean, he's banger, bro. He's doing it. Okay, so despite your play, I think filling in the gap, which is good. I want to acknowledge. I think it's a decent timing. The trade-off that you make is that we aren't part of the site kills.
Yeah, and I don't get to like end up fighting with my team or like trading another utility. It ends up being more of like, can they actually hold the space or can they contest the space instead of like being a coordinated effort?
Correct. Like if they win this, your play is infinitely better. If they lose this, your play is
I look like a genius. Otherwise, I look like a dumbass. And
so
you can see it.
That's the trade-off, right? So like I reviewed 2 players that have these 2 styles. So the play that you kind of went for is more similar to like Kane's arrow timing, where you're trying to like kill rotators essentially. Like when I reviewed Oxy, he makes it he plays very vanilla execs. He jump spots, he waits for drone, he scales on site, he takes site, he kills the site guy, we have site, and then he turns into a dumbass and then overheats and swings into the spawn and shit. But up until that point, he's very disciplined actually with making sure that he clears site and takes site and gets the bomb down. So it's worthwhile to think about when is the trade-off to go for a Cane Zero type of timing, when does that outweigh the clearing sight type of playstyle that Oxy has? Does that make sense?
I see. Yeah, I see. I think. I don't know. I'm trying to like work this through my brain. Like, what should I? Is it like the micro? Like, what would I do that's like actionable to like prevent this? You know what I'm saying? Because like from what I've gathered, it's more like the instinct is right, but the execution is really like it's lacking. I mean, obviously, like I just end up dying in so many weird places. I just keep getting caught out. Trying to think, how do I like stop that from happening? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it's all about slowing it down. So right now you're taking a tempo that you can't do well. So you're going too fast, which means that you can't smoke, which means that you can't see mini-map, which means that you can't, right? Like, there is likely a version of you out there that has enough reps and the skill to pull off this timing to actually, win. But you don't have the skill set yet. So it's just like any skill. How do you learn a skill? You don't start fast. You start slow and build up. That's what you have to do here. So how do you start slow and build? What does that look like? That looks like it probably will feel painfully slow, but you jump spot. Okay. Wait for the drone. Okay. Now you smoke dash out. Okay. You clear close. Okay. You sit in your smoke. Time your peek out. Like, start that slow. Get that execution down 100%. And then you start taking more risk and faster tempos and stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, it's just like anything. If you were to aim train, do you start by aping? No, you don't fucking flick around like this in aim trainers. You like start slow, you get accuracy up, just like any skill. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I got you.
But yeah, I mean, yeah. In terms of play style, it's useful to hyperfixate on one to get reps on it in the learning process, and then hyperfixate on the other one. So like something that I'll do sometimes for players that struggle with dry duels is I tell them to go lurk every single round and just like contact duel something. Now, is that actually going to be conducive to winning? Hell no. It's going to be very readable that you're lurking every single round. But like, at least with your entries, you could choose to play like Oxy every single round for a span of 15 games, where you dash out vanilla, you take sight, you clear sight, get the bomb down, and then you overheat like an